beautiful faces, it's me Sunny and welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing a product review, which I've already and always used this product. I'm in the process of coloring Sunshine. It's time for a color. It's overdue, and I wasn't sure if I was going to color her again. I was going to allow her to just grow out the blonde and just hopefully the gray will come in more, but the gray is not coming in the way I want it to come in. I don't like black hair. I'd rather it be gray or this color. This is the color that I always use, which is by Dark and Lovely. It's called Honey Blonde, and it's number 378, fade resistant. And it really does last a long time. It's not a permanent color, so it fades out, but it's not a rinse either, but it lasts a long time. So let me get started with putting the color on. I do my own colors. Every time I color Sunshine, I always do it myself. I used to go to my Dominican hair stylist, but she is no longer in business. Her name is Kenya. I'm still trying to find her, but meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and color her, and then I'll come back and let you guys see the finishing touch. Let's get started. So you can see here, I have my hair all parted in, the twist, so that way I can make sure I cover all the areas of the hair. And this is called banding. Like if you want to stretch your afro or your natural hair, you can band it. So when you take it to loose, the hair is already big and stretched without actually putting heat on it. So, but yeah, let me go ahead and start. I already started this one. I, took it loose and I already got the product on it and I twisted up. So I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all of the product on my hair. Turn this one off. I have all the product on my hair, so I'm going to put on a shower cap. Ooh, my forehead is big and shiny, but that's how God wanted me to have. Whoa, what is that dark spot with, yo? Anyway, let me put on a stocking cap. Not a stocking cap. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. This is a shower cap. I'm going to put this on and leave this on my hair for about 15 minutes or until my hair starts to color and get nice and get it showing. Get nice and colorful. How about that? All right, I'll be back. Sorry about this color. It looks kind of cloudy. Let me see if I can fix that. I think it's the light in the bathroom. But anyway, so yeah, stay tuned. Let me go ahead and let this sit for about 15 minutes or until the color takes, and I'll be right back. All right, meanwhile, it's been about maybe 10 minutes. Let me show you what's going on so far. It is getting there. But the gray is still gray. It's going to stay gray. The gray is going to actually turn like a platinum color. And then I noticed over here, this part didn't get covered with the color enough because it's still black. So I got to try to get some over there. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, I just washed all of the product out of my hair, and I think it took pretty good. So yeah, I think it took pretty good. I'm gonna turn around so you can see the back. See if it took back there, but it took, except here, my gray always just turned white, like it turns like a platinum color, which is fine because I look at it like a highlight and I love it until my roots start growing back. But it's actually it's wet, damp, and shrunk at the same time. So I bought this Wonder Curl moisturizing hair pudding from TikTok shop. I'm going to give this a try and see how it works. It says to put it throughout damp hair. So I'm going to give it a try. and see how it works on my hair, so that I can make sure that it is moisturized, because I want to get it ready to put it in my sunburst, which is my afro. I love wearing my afro. I really do. I love it. So let me go through this. I'm going to go through, saturate it through my hair. And then I'm going to do what I mentioned to you guys early, the bonding method. Not the bonding, but the stretch. It's called banding. Banding. I'm going to do the banding method. And it's like stretching your hair without putting heat on it. Like instead of blow drying it, you can band it so that it can dry and stretch. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. So I wanted to come on really quick to show you guys how I do the banding method to stretch my hair without putting it under a blow dryer or hand blow dryer. So I am doing this banding method with scrunchies. Like, I mean, you can use these, but I don't really recommend these because sometimes they will snag the hair because it has that rubber on there. But I like to use these silk satin ones. I like to use these, or let me see if I have another one. Well, here's another one like this. And I like to use these. It's rubber, but it's elastic, but it has cloth around it so it doesn't grab and snag your hair. So because I have, more of these, I usually use these towards the end when I run out. Because you see here, this is the satin one, and I ran out because this part here is long, so I put this elastic one without any lining on it. So now I'm about to do this section back here, and what I do is, I'm sorry I'm bending down, but let me see if I can stand up. So I just comb through the hair nice and gentle, because natural hair is very sensitive, and comb through it like that. Now I've already put this Wonder Curl pudding on there, and I don't really feel any difference in the texture of the hair, but we'll see. So then I take one of my satin scrunchies and I just wrap it around like a ponytail, but I go down on the hair like that. See how I'm stretching the ponytail scrunchie? I'm bringing it down and I'm stretching it like that, and try to get as much out of it as I can. And when I get to the end, I bring that in close and loop it like that. So it looks like that. So I have one other section that I'm going to make this into two. Make that into two. And so I can have 3 on each side. Yeah, I'll put this back up like that. I think I could get a little more hair to the bottom of that. Let me divide that a little better. Maybe a little more down, yeah. And put that like that. And comb through it and use my dancing. What is this? I forgot what you call this brush. But I forgot what you call it. Anyway. Oop. Sorry about that. Comb through here like that, so you can get to the end. And so I'm going to try this one. This one is kind of stretched. So you want to twist it as tight as you can to the root and hold on to the hair and twist it like you're doing a ponytail, but you're bringing the scrunchie down the hair like that. I should be able to get another one out of this. Let's get close. See all that right there? Do it like that, and that'll leave it like that so it's not loose. And then my last one, I'm going to speed this up for you guys, and then I'll be done. I don't think I have one more. So let me speed this up. Okay, so see, that's a lot that's left out. So I want to get that. So now I don't have a choice but to use one of these just so that I can get that. So you just wrap it tight as possible, but try not to snag the hair. Stretch it only here, so when you pull it up, you're not snagging the hair in there. So see, I should get more. Uh-oh, it slipped out of my hand. Okay, I think I still got it. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait, see, it got tangled in there. Well, not really tangled. I just don't know where it's at. Okay, give me a few minutes. Let me see how I can find it because the hair, it slipped out of my hand. So I'm just going to have to start over. All right, got all the Bantu knots in. Sorry about the water. Let me turn it off. Got all my little business showing here. Let me see something. Let me put on my little robe. My little Santa Claus robe. All right, this is better. I didn't realize all my little business was out and about. All right, guys. So, yeah, I have all of the Bantu knots in. So, I'm going to let this set. It may not dry completely. I may have to wait until the next day. And then I'll come back and show you guys the finishing look. So, I can make my starburst with sunshine. So, let's go. Actually, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. So, it's not the next day. It's the same day. I just waited for about maybe 4 or 5 hours to see how it was going to dry. And it turned out pretty good. Look at Sunshine. She is shining. So I'm actually about to go to a Juneteenth event. I'm going to meet my friend Sandra. And we're going to go and hang out for a couple hours to celebrate Juneteenth. So I'm going to go get dressed, and then I'm going to let you guys see my finishing or my complete look with my sunburst. I love it. All right, guys, let me go get dressed. All right, beautiful faces. This is my complete look for today. And Sunshine is done. She turned out really great. She is sunflowering everywhere. This is my look. I'm going to meet my friend Sandra at a Juneteenth event over in West Park. So what I'm wearing? I am wearing a Juneteenth t-shirt from a vendor I purchased online 2 years ago. I paired it with a green crop jacket by BB. The pants are by Guess. These are a vintage pair of pants from probably like maybe the 80s or the 90s. I'm wearing a pair of Tory Burch loafers. My husband bought me these when we were in Hawaii. And I paired it with 2 pairs of hoops, 2 different hoops. You know I love my hoops. I have on my bangle, my wooden bangle, and my yellow wooden bangle. I got these from Stray Cats. She's also a reseller. And my belt is from my sister Wanda. I had it for a couple years now. She got it for me for Christmas. And of course, I'm wearing, I can't remember the name of this lipstick, but it's like a reddish burgundy lipstick. I can't remember the brand, but it's a cheap brand, I'll be honest. And my fragrance for today is Heat by Beyonce. It's the oldie but goodie. So this is the look. And tell me what you think. Have a sunny day.